What is a self-proving affidavit and why do you want one? Well, let me tell you. Just finished a consultation with a prospective client whose mom passed away over in Palm Beach County here in Florida a couple of months ago, and daughter now needs to do probate. So I said, did mom have a will? She said, absolutely. Gives me a copy of the will, or gives me the original, and it was from 1982. So a little bit older of a will, but that doesn't mean it's bad. As I'm flipping through it, I get to the end and I realize there is no self-proving affidavit. So I said, well, unfortunately, this will is not self-proved. And so we're going to need to find one of the two witnesses who signed mom's will back in 1982 and convince them out of the goodness of their heart to go down to the courthouse, sign a piece of paper that said indeed they were present in front of your mom in 1982 when she signed her will. To which the daughter said, I have no idea who these people are, and I don't even know if they're still alive. And I said, well, that's the problem with the non-self-proving will, is we now have to hire a private investigator, spend usually between $600 and $1,000 to have the private investigator skip trace these people and see if we can even find them. If they're dead, we have to basically go in front of the judge and show that the people are dead and, take additional steps, which costs more money. Could have all been avoided with a self-proving affidavit. So specifically what a self-proving affidavit does means that the notary is not only notarizing, in this case, mom's signature, who signed the will back in 1982, but that notary also is notarizing both of the witnesses to prove their identity. If we have a self-proving affidavit, super simple. I just turn that original will over to the court. The judge looks at it, sees the self-proving affidavit, and immediately admits the will to probate. But without a self-proving affidavit, that judge will hold up the process and say, I'm not admitting this will to probate until you either convince one of those two witnesses to show up at the courthouse and sign a now affidavit saying that they were present when mom signed her will in 1982, or you bring me proof that both of those witnesses are dead. So takes a lot more time, costs a lot more money. Some states don't even offer self-proving affidavits. So when people move to Florida from other states and they say, my will's still good in Florida, right? And I say, well, yes, technically, but it'll cost us more to hire a private investigator when the time comes to hunt down your witnesses than it would cost for you to pay me to redo a brand new will here in Florida that already includes the self-proving affidavit. So more than you wanted to know about self-proving affidavits, but they are important. And if you only have a last will and testament, you should make sure that you have one. And if your lawyer didn't give you one, they're probably a crappy lawyer. Get a different one. Have a great day.